You ever watch a game and think, I could do better than that guy? Well, with this list, you might be right. Welcome to Brother Sport, and today we're going to be breaking down the top 10 biggest bonehead game-losing plays in NFL history. Guys like Demercado, who for the Arizona Cardinals this season decided he didn't need to hold on to the ball while crossing the goal line.
Well, there's something you don't see every day.
Indeed, in the history of losses, this one is up there. Up 21-6 in the fourth quarter, the Cardinals literally fumbled the game away in one of the worst defeats you will ever see.
And that got us thinking, what are the top 10 biggest bonehead game-losing plays in NFL history? The ones you never live down, no matter how many Instagram off-season workout videos you try and put out a year later. But that's a different sport.
Let it ride!
Before we dive in, do us a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to Brother Sports so you never miss a countdown. All right, let's ruin some legacies.
This is where the fun begins.
Number 10, the Butt Fumble, A Thanksgiving Day Miracle 2012. We start our list with not one but two Thanksgiving Day debacles. It was Thanksgiving night. The Jets were in primetime, and Mark Sanchez gave us one of the most infamous bloopers in NFL history.
On a broken play, Sanchez tried to scramble forward only to run face first into the backside of his own lineman, Brandon Moore. It's been replayed thousands of times and admittedly might be the funniest boneheaded play in NFL history.
The Jets, meanwhile, have been spiraling downhill ever since.
I hate this team.
Prior to that game, fans could relish in the appearance in 2 straight AFC championships, which today seems unfathomable. I mean, it's the Jets.
All we hear is about their defense. They can't stop a nosebleed.
Mark Sanchez, by the way, probably thought this will be my greatest blunder in life.
Too soon.
Too soon?
Too soon.
I made a huge mistake.
All right, number 9, Leon Lett's Thanksgiving Blunder, 1993. Yes, we are starting this list out with 2 Thanksgiving blunders. Someone get John Madden a turducken. What does he call that?
Turducken.
Someone get John Madden a turducken, please, in heaven.
It's a chicken, a duck, a turkey, and 2 kinds of dressing.
Let's set the scene. Cowboys-Dolphins, Thanksgiving Day. It's a blizzard in Dallas. Fun fact, the first ever blizzard and the last ever blizzard at a Dallas Cowboys game. Cowboys are up 14-13. Miami lines up for a 41-yard field goal with 15 seconds left, but the kick is blocked. Game over. There's literally no reason whatsoever for any Cowboys player to touch the ball or even go near it.
But Leon Lett, for reasons only known to the football gods, decides to jump on the ball, giving the Dolphins recovery a second crack at a much, much closer field goal. Cowboys go from heroes to zeros in 15 seconds.
Luckily for Dallas, that one mistake didn't ruin their season. They still won the Super Bowl. However, this play alongside the Super Bowl fumble against the Bills that same year sticks to Leon Lett's legacy like super glue on your fingers.
And for the Dolphins, that win helped them squeeze into the playoff hunt.
It's a Festivus miracle!
Number 8, Mistake at the Meadowlands, 1978. The Meadowlands plays host to many blunders, but this one stands out especially considering the game was already over.
In November 1978, the Giants were up 17-12 with 30 seconds left and Philly out of timeouts. That's called you kneel on the ball, but teams hadn't started doing that yet. Instead, the Giants quarterback botches the handoff and Herm Edwards scoops it up for just an unbelievable touchdown. Eagles win 19-17.
This single play literally changed football forever. Coaches said never again, and victory formation was born.
I can't believe it took that long, honestly.
Hello, you play to win the game.
Number 7, Dwayne Rudd's premature helmet removal, 2002. Let's be clear, when it comes to the Cleveland Browns, we have a host of options when it comes to boneheaded plays, not just by players, but by coaches and GMs. They are the gift that keeps giving when it comes to new ways to lose.
And in 2002, the Browns didn't waste even week 1 to showcase this ability. Cleveland was facing Kansas City and all but had the game wrapped up, as the Chiefs faced a 4th down with no timeouts, well out of field goal range. QB Trent Green gets wrapped up, and it looks like he's sacked. Game over, right?
Not so fast. Green manages to fling the ball to a lineman. As the play goes on, Dwayne Rudd rips off his helmet like some sort of mythical creature. That, friends, is an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty of 15 yards, and the game cannot end on a defensive penalty.
This gives Kansas City an untimed down. moves them into field goal range, which the Chiefs obviously bury because that's how the football gods work. They punish stupidity. Chiefs win 40-39. Browns fans absolutely gutted.
Well, do they have a gut left?
I am dead inside.
You know it's a special play when it gets a nickname too. Rudd's blunder is now known as the helmet toss game. But will that confuse people when Myles Garrett literally tried to toss a helmet at Mason Rudolph? The helmet homicide game. Confusing for Browns fans, I know. Like I said, too many options.
Clark, that's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year.
Number 6, Deshaun Jackson drops it at the 1, 2008. This, my friends, is the OG, if you will, of dropping the ball before crossing the goal line.
Monday Night Football, Cowboys-Eagles, which means everyone is watching. Trailing 21-20 in the second quarter, Jackson hauls in the 61-yard bomb from Donovan McNabb.
But as he's crossing the end zone, he flips the ball behind him at the 1-yard line.
I saw it live and it didn't look right, and you just can't do that.
Philly still won that shootout 41-37, but that bonehead move stuck. Every low-light reel where players drop the ball early pay homage to this original. Luckily, he made up for it in his career with other game-winning plays, but still, it sticks, my man. It sticks.
Get that off me!
Number 5, Tony Romo's botched hold, 2006. As a fan of Tony Romo and his color commentary, I can tell you this one stinks. NFC wildcard, Cowboys versus Seahawks. 4th and 1 at Seattle's 2-yard line. This is a chip shot, automatic field goal. This should put Dallas into the divisional round.
Keyword should. But Romo bobbles the snap. He tries to run it in, almost gets there, but is tackled short. Game over.
For Dallas fans, this was just another chapter in a growing book of playoff heartbreak.
Moral of the story here, don't be a quarterback and a placeholder. Because let's face it, when game-winning kicks are made, you get 0% of the praise.
Dan Marino should die of gonorrhea and rot in hell.
Number 4, Blair Walsh's chip shot miss, 2016 playoffs. Speaking of short field goals against the Seahawks in the wild card round, we have another, but this time the kicker is the culprit, not the holder. Seattle led by 1 point with 26 seconds left, but Minnesota was facing a mere 27-yard field goal to win in advance.
Let's quickly mention that Minnesota has hands down the best voice in football commentating. Anytime Paul Allen takes the mic, this guy, man, talk about a super fan. And when Blair Walsh lines up for this kick, well, it may have broken him.
You hear the pain. You hear the pain in his voice.
No good, he missed it! Are you kidding me? The season can't end like that!
This was just one of many playoff heartbreaks for that franchise. We should mention too that we also chose this one over Scott Norwood's infamous miss because that miss is excusable. It was a 47-yarder to win the Super Bowl. This was a 27-yarder. This qualifies as a boneheaded mistake. I'm sorry, kickers have one job, and if your job is that easy, you should not screw it up.
You had one job.
Just the one.
Number 3, Jackie Smith's drop, Super Bowl 13. This is a play admittedly we weren't alive for. I think lots of us can remember Mark Andrews dropping the ball for the Ravens, but that's nothing compared to this one.
Cowboys-Steelers, Super Bowl 13, 3rd and 3. Dallas down 21-14 in the third. Roger Staubach finds tight end Jackie Smith wide open in the end zone, and I mean wide open.
Not sure I can think of a worse drop in a bigger moment.
Bless his heart, he's got to be the sickest man in America.
Instead of 7, the Cowboys settle for a field goal. Final score, Steelers 35, Cowboys 31. You do the math.
I wonder if he's still the sickest man in America.
You may shake my hand if you like. Well, under the circumstances, I'd rather not.
Number 2, Brandon Bostic's Onside Recovery-Ish in the 2014 NFC Championship. We now arrive at the top 2 bonehead plays, and this is indeed hallowed territory, and what makes this more amazing is these plays happened 2 weeks apart. Packers fans, you may want to skip this part, because this is a game you never should have lost, and you know it.
They were in total control of this one, until they let their foot off the gas, including intentionally sliding after what looked like a game-deciding interception, but with lots of time left. Eventually they found themselves up 19-14 with 2 minutes left. And Seattle needing an onside kick just to stay alive. Chances were slim.
Brandon Bostic was never meant to try and recover the ball either. His assignment was to block for guys like Jordy Nelson to be able to recover the ball. Instead, he tries to be a hero, muffs it, Seahawks recover. Unbelievable turn of events.
I feel shocked.
Seattle, of course, completes the comeback, and even though Rodgers pushed it to overtime, the football gods had already decided who would advance. The team that didn't botch an onside kick, obviously.
Or slide down after an interception with 5 minutes left. This would be Seattle's second straight trip to the big game, and with karma on their side, nothing could stop them. Right?
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Number 1, Pete Carroll's goal line call, Super Bowl 49, 2015. I'm guessing you already knew this was going to be number 1. I mean, there are blunders, and there's whatever this decision is. Let's quickly set the stage. Seattle found themselves down 28-24, but found themselves in the best case scenario trailing in a game. Second and goal at the 1, 26 seconds left, a timeout in their pocket. Oh, and they have a running back who's affectionately known as Beast Mode.
This is the ultimate in overthinking it as a coach. Instead of handing the ball to Marshawn, he calls for a quick slant. Malcolm Butler jumps the route, intercepted, Patriots win in an unbelievable ending.
That play didn't just cost them the game, it destroyed Seattle's chance at a dynasty. Back-to-back titles gone. Even worse, the Legion of Boom would never again go back to the big game.
And I'm sorry, but I can't believe the call.
Me neither.
I cannot believe the call.
That one call absolutely wrecked the team.
I didn't mind. I'm not a big fan of the Legion of Boom.
Don't you ever talk about me!
Meanwhile, for the Patriots, it further cemented the Brady-Belichick duo as arguably the greatest dynasty in NFL history. That's a pretty big legacy. One boneheaded call literally changed NFL history forever.
I've made a huge mistake.
Well, there you have it. From fumbles at the goal line to Thanksgiving Day glutes. These plays proved that, unfortunately for these gentlemen, the biggest mistakes echo the loudest.
So next time you forget your anniversary or leave the oven on at Thanksgiving, just remember, at least you didn't cost your team a Super Bowl.
A lot of Thanksgiving references in this video. Thanks for watching Brother Sport. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop in the comments which play you think deserved number 1, and what us two bonehead hosts left out.
Anyway, have fun in prison, Mark. Honorable mentions, the Mark Andrews drop, which was mentioned, Bears clock management, Thanksgiving 2024. And let's not forget Orlovsky, poor guy, running out of the back of the end zone.
Okay, was that just a bonehead play or just a terrified man who never should have been in that situation?
Poor guy.